Hello everyone, so Natural Tasha here with a quick video. I've been watching a lot of videos on raw foodists, vegans, vegetarians, 80-10 teners and all that. And I'm trying to go towards that plant-based diet. I'm not sure if I can go fully raw or vegan, but I am working towards that. Um, and I find a lot of challenges, especially in this very small place. I live in a 450 square foot apartment, no balcony, and this is my little kitchen. This is it. A little ledge, my stove, and check out this countertop, guys. Like, isn't this sad? That is all I have for counter space. And then on my little counter space where I put my fruits and vegetables that can't fit in the fridge, I have the company of these friggin' fruit flies. Now, I don't know how you guys deal with them, but I've tried the apple cider vinegar and soapy water trap, and that kind of works. But when you have no balcony or nowhere else to store your fruit and vegetables, then you attract flies, or the fruit flies. And I don't want to attract any other types of bugs. I mean, it's bad enough to have that. I have to cut up all my fruits and vegetable peels and put them in the freezer. I freeze it until I get to the garbage chute outside. So it does get kind of challenging. So when I look at all these people we have these big kitchens, all these appliances, and lots of cases of fruit, mangoes and papayas, and all types of cases of food that they need to sustain themselves for a week or so. I don't know how they do it because really I don't have a place to put a week's worth of food, especially to eat on a fruit-based diet or raw food diet. I don't have the space for that. So I'm just wondering if anybody else has those kind of challenges as well. Like, this is my fridge, okay? Like, everybody has a normal typical fridge. I have my, quite a few, just my vegetables and some fruits in my fridge. And, in my cupboards, not really much going on, like as far as packaged foods. I have my cat's food, some sea salt, syrup, maple syrup, and vegetable broth, some coconut milk, my stuff to store my nuts and seeds or whatever I'm taking, fruit, my seasonings in my other cupboard, you know, more pots and pans and stuff, more, cups, all my plates, things like that. That's what I have in my cupboards. So where in the world am I supposed to store all this stuff? And I'm just wondering if anybody else has that problem. Like, I'm finding it difficult enough. It's hard just even being on a plant-based diet. It's not the easiest thing in the world, obviously, to do. But I'm adapting to it, and, I do eat cooked food still, but, I've gotten away from the processed food, the breads, and the milk. I still eat a little bit of cheese and eggs. I haven't gotten away from that. But working towards the plant-based diet and also just trying to get in the head of a raw foodist to see how in the world they sustain themselves on a fully raw diet. So I've been able to do a fully raw for, about 3 or 4, maybe 5 days. And I can do it, but I can't store all this stuff in my house. It's like I pretty much have to shop every other day to be able to store all this food because I definitely don't have the space to do it. I don't have a balcony either, so it's a very tight space. And also because I have a cat, I have to make sure she doesn't get into all the stuff as well. So I can't really leave too many things on the floor. So I'm just wondering if anybody else has these challenges, how they're dealing with the bugs, and you know, like what do they do on a daily basis so that they are able to make enough food, especially when they're on a budget and don't have, a house or, a room or the money for these big fancy appliances as well, because obviously I can't afford every single appliance. I work with what I have. I have, my little magic bullet, which has the blender, the little blender attachments, and my little cheap Hamilton Beach juicer, which does me fine, and my Black & Decker food processor, which I've been using and been able to maintain myself. Been able to make all the great same smoothies and desserts like everybody else with the high expensive fancy stuff. But, just curious how everybody else is doing it, especially those who don't have that same space capacity as well. So I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you guys for watching. Please send me your comments and let me know what works for you. Thank you.